Good evening, students. I am Mrs. Parvati, PGT Physics, Holy Hearts Educational Academy, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. Today, in this class, we study the expression for magnetic force on a current carrying conductor placed in uniform magnetic field. Once again, what is the expression for magnetic force experienced by a current carrying conductor placed in uniform magnetic field? Do you know how do we represent the uniform magnetic field? Equidistant and parallel lines are represented for uniform magnetic field, just like as we have done in lesson number 1, uniform electric field. Same way here. Okay. So consider and let us recall our previous lesson. What is the current velocity? Let n is the number density of electron, number of free electrons per unit volume, and A is the area of cross section of the conductor, L is the length of the conductor. The very important point, when you place this conductor, current is flowing, means the electrons are drifting towards the positive terminal of the battery. That velocity we call it as drift velocity here. Okay, and let us consider a conductor carrying current I from left to right. What is our aim? Magnetic force, expression for magnetic force experienced by a current carrying conductor placed in uniform magnetic field of intensity B. So you know how to represent magnetic field, equidistant and parallel lines. I am not showing this actually, but that you know it here. Okay. So consider a conductor . See, consider this is a conductor having the length L. L is the length of the conductor and it is carrying a current I like this from left to right. What does it mean? Current is flowing from here to here. What does it mean? Electrons are moving from right to left, opposite to that of flow of current. Don't forget. Okay. And I place this conductor in magnetic field making an angle theta. Right? Okay. Then what happens when the current is flowing like that? Here what terminal is there? Positive terminal. The electron E minus is moving towards left side of the conductor. Why? Because here positive terminal is there due to the flow of charge, current. Current is flowing from here. That means positive terminal is here, negative terminal is here. That's why current is flowing here. Electron is moving towards the positive terminal of the battery. We are not showing the battery here. Okay. And here, this is VD, we know that. What is the force experienced by electron, single electron, due to this magnetic field? Because it has got some velocity. VD is drift velocity, you know that. You have to recollect the last episode lesson. That is called Lorentz force. Force is equal to Q into VD cross B, that we have done. So here the force experienced by only single electron is given by minus E into VD cross B. We know that. Yes? How many electrons are there? If you want to calculate the total force, magnetic force, Lorentz force, then F is equal to what? Capital N into F. What is capital N? Total number of free electrons into small f. What is small f? The force experienced by single electron multiplied by total number of electrons will give you the magnetic force. Very simple. So how do you calculate the total number of electrons? Number density N, we have done last chapter. Number of free electrons per unit volume into volume. N into A into L. What is volume? Area into length. This is the length and area of cross section is A. Okay. So A into L. So what is the total force? F is equal to, we will write N into F. That is NAL E into VD cross B. Why I am not writing the minus sign here? Not telling here. It shows the direction here. The direction is opposite. Got it? Okay. Then after that, what we have to do here? F is equal to NEA VD. Just rearranging the terms. NEA NEAVD LB sin theta, we got it. What is NEAVD? Do you remember? What is it? It is nothing but current. So I into L into B sin theta, or IL cross B, that is BIL sin theta, is the expression for force experienced by a conductor carrying current placed in uniform magnetic field. F is equal to Bil sin theta. You can remember like this. BIL sin theta, where IL is a vector, current carrying vector by the conductor here, and B is also magnetic field, which is vector. So when does the maximum force it is exerting? Come on, tell me. When theta is 0 or 180, you know that. Parallel or anti-parallel, force is 0, no force is experiencing. But when the theta is 90, then what will happen? F is equal to ILB sin theta, sin 90 is 1, so only ILB here, that is maximum force. Okay, to determine this maximum force, we can again recall our Fleming's left hand rule is used to determine the direction of maximum force produced by a conductor carrying current placed in uniform magnetic field, which is used in our construction of electric motor. Right? So what is Fleming's left hand rule? If you take left hand and if you stretch your thumb, forefinger and middle finger perpendicular to each other, then the thumb shows the direction of force, forefinger, index finger shows the direction of magnetic field, and the middle finger shows the direction of flow of current. In this way we have to hold the hand. The middle finger is towards me, which represents the current, and the index finger is magnetic field. Thumb shows force, direction of force here. Angle between force and magnetic field is 90. Angle between magnetic field and current is 90. Angle between force and current is also 90 degrees here. Got it, children? So in this way we will find out, and it is very easy also. Please study well. Important derivation. The force experienced, magnetic force experienced by a current carrying conductor placed in uniform magnetic field is given by F is equal to BIL sin theta. IL cross B. IL is a vector. Current carrying by the length of the conductor we consider as, because the direction of current flow is very important. That is the reason. Even though current is scalar quantity, in which direction of the length of the conductor the current flows, that plays an important role. So IL we call it as vector. IL cross B, that is ILB sin theta. It is a vector product here. To know the direction of current for maximum force, and we will use it Fleming's left hand rule. Okay children, see you, bye bye. Practice the derivations.